What's up guys, welcome back to the video, and I'm finally going to be making all this jump code work. I already deleted it, but I'm just gonna delete it again just to show how bad that code was. That stuff was absolutely horrible, but I was doing some little bit of research at school today, and I found this game, which is actually it was actually made by a teacher at another school. I don't know what school, but I thought, like, if you can see the jump is really, really clean and smooth. And I like that. So what I'm gonna try and do is look at this code game and see if I can implement it into my own game. Because I was having a really hard time with finding the right way to jump. So I'll be back when I have something interesting. Guys, I have finally gotten a successful sort of jump. Like, just look how smooth that jump is. This took me all yesterday's video, and hopefully it doesn't take me all this day's video, and I am happy for that. So I'm gonna see if I can now start getting all the movement in, because it's just jumping right now. See if I can make it so you don't infinitely jump like Flappy Bird. And I'm going to see if I can, well, that's about it now, but first I'll show you what I did. So I created two variables, this one right here, jump velocity, but we're only focusing on that one right now. So the jump function is all of this. If the key goes up, then the assassin's velocity equals negative, so it's going up. And then it just repeats this to make it smoother. And the gravity is always just pulling it down, and this will make it slide, and I will change this so it doesn't slide a lot, which you'll see it will slide a lot here in the near future. Alright, so I have the assassin moving now, and the jump and movement works, but when I move, you can see, so I'm holding it, and then I let go, and it slides, which for my game, the purpose of my game, I don't like that. It's almost like he's running on ice. And if there is a point where he ever is running on ice, then I will definitely add this back. But how I'm gonna change this is right here, that kind of simulates friction. So if I make that a little bit lower, like 0.1, and then also make his move, I'm pretty sure his move velocity a little bit higher, then I should, that's not good. I think I'm gonna move this one back, right here, back to 0.9. And yes, that's actually really fast though. Let me make it a little bit slower. And now it doesn't work because I made it 0. And now it moves good. Just keep in mind, I should be getting hopefully I can get the animation for running and jumping tomorrow, but all I have right now is this sprite, so thank goodness we can finally get this done. Last thing I need to work on is to make sure you can't double jump, because then it's basically flying, so let me get that done. And there we go guys, it took me actually a while to figure that out, but eventually I made a variable called touching, and if the assassin is colliding with blocks, otherwise the floor, then touching will equal true, otherwise it will equal false. And the jump can only be executed if touching equals true. And the best thing about that is that the jump always presses 100% of the time, it looks like. With other jumps I have made before, it only works because there's some weird thing. But hopefully this works and I don't run into any future problems. So what I did here is I used this cool built-in thing called create edge sprites, which is just built in and will create sprites at the edge, and then I used a collide block to just make it so you can't leave. So that just takes care of some worries that could happen, and that's super useful. I think once I have the animation for it, it's gonna be a lot cleaner and smoother and will actually look better when it's running, and that will be a lot better. But other than that, I'm gonna end off the video here. If you like this video, consider liking and subscribing, and come back for another video. See ya.